Hello and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. And today I'm excited to bring you Poetic's guarding case for the Galaxy A53. Let's take a look at it. Welcome to the channel. This is your first time watching, and let me introduce you to Poetic, a company that doesn't really spend money on frivolous things like advertisements, packaging, or anything really else to catch your attention. As you can see here in this box, we have a pretty plain box with nothing but the Poetic logo stamped throughout. And again, that's because they save money on the packaging so they can offer you a more affordable product. Now, more affordable doesn't have to mean cheap, and more affordable doesn't have to mean that you're skipping out on features or skipping out on a high quality material because you're trying to save some money. Okay, you can currently find this case on Poetic's website for only $20.95. Although they do go on sale from time to time, and it is available besides black, it's also available in blue and in pink. So there are different colors to choose from. This company doesn't really spend too much money on anything else. So in the box, we're just gonna get the actual product itself. This is the first time that I'm seeing some accessories come with the case. Typically it's just the case itself, but this time we got some supplies to clean the case, to clean the phone with. I'm gonna guess that is because this one has a fingerprint scanner built into the screen, and so Poetic has accommodated the fingerprint scanner into the case itself. Let's go ahead and get that peel. We're gonna get this open by grabbing at the lower right hand corner. If you can see, there is a little indent for you to be able to put your finger in there and just be able to grab it and be able to slide it out of the case. Okay, let's get that other peel. Okay. And the instructions were very clear to make sure that your screen is very, very clean so that there's nothing coming in between your screen and the polycarbonate screen protector. So before I get ahead of myself, a big reason why I'm a fan of Poetic is because you're getting an all-in-one case that protects your phone from head to toe for about $20, right? And in addition to that, we do have a built-in screen protector on this side, and it is a polycarbonate screen protector. And as you can see, we do have 1, 2, 3 different cutouts up at the top. 2, I believe, are for the speaker, and 1 is for the camera. They could have just done one big sloppy cutout, but it's also very nice to see when they pay attention to these small details like that. Before we continue, we can go ahead and peel off the protective film that is covering the little hole. Oh, it's not a hole. Okay, I was expecting that to be a hole. Okay, so you're gonna put your polycarbonate screen protector onto your phone like so, and then you're going to put your phone into your case like so. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and get this other peel. Okay. And there we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. And a very solid protection for your phone. So I'm a big fan of these clear cases because very oftentimes manufacturers will spend so much time into designing the back of the phone, into designing the look of the phone in terms of color, material, texture, whatever you'd like to add onto that. And I feel that oftentimes we don't get to appreciate that because we just slap a case on the phone and it just covers it up, and we don't get to appreciate what the phone really looks like. At the end of the day, some of us will choose our phone based on its color, based on its look, and it's really a shame when we can't get to enjoy that because of a case. Now with this case, again, it being clear, you can get to appreciate the deep black color that we have on the Galaxy A53, as well as having your phone very nicely protected. In the back, we have an aggressive 3mm bump protecting our camera lenses, as well as a very aggressive bump all the way around. Now this case is made of a polycarbonate back and front for the clear portions of it, and then a thermoplastic polyurethane for the corners and the sides, meant to be impact and shock absorbent so that it protects your phone, so your phone's not rattling around whenever it does get tossed or whenever it does happen to fall on the floor. I'm a huge fan of the fact that Poetic also went ahead and added a little dust flap down here at the bottom, because the charging port is one of the very first things to go with a lot of consumers. Very oftentimes debris, dust, or anything else for that matter will get in there and either slowly corrode, eat away, or just impede your charging from happening altogether. And down at the bottom, right next to our charging flap, we also have a nice little cutout for our speakers. It's nice to see that the speakers are not being obstructed in any way, shape, or form. And if we go over to the right side of the case, we can see the volume up, volume down, and power buttons, all very nicely and individually labeled. If you guys have been a fan of the channel, you guys will know that this again drives me up the wall. However, it's very nice to see when a company like Poetic does its best to mitigate some of the confusion that may or may not happen when the volume buttons and the power button are all on the same side. Nonetheless, thank you, Poetic. Finally, we go over to the very top of the case. We can see a cutoff for our pinhole microphone right up here, so that our voice capabilities, our talking capabilities are not going to be obstructed. And speaking of microphones, I neglected to mention, actually right next to that charging flap, there is another orifice for another pinhole microphone. I was very curious to see where was it at, or if I had just missed it altogether. And turns out it was right there all along. Now, a big feature of the Galaxy A53 or the Galaxy A50 series for that matter is the under-display fingerprint scanner. And I know it's a little bit hard to see on this one in particular, but again, we do have a cutout for it, and it's not a hole. On very many cases, I will see just a straight up hole, and there where the fingerprint scanner should be underneath the screen, because those are a little bit harder to read, those are a little bit harder to keep clean. But this one went ahead and covered it all together. I'm gonna guess this one probably has a little bit of a thinner polycarbonate on this one. They probably just went with something a little bit thinner so that it's easier to read your fingerprint when it's placed upon the phone. Now I can hear a lot of you saying, Paul, I don't like polycarbonate. Paul, I don't want anything coming between me and my phone. I want the feel of bare glass. And I feel you. I love the feel of bare glass as well. However, you don't have to sacrifice this case, or you don't have to miss out on this case altogether if you don't like polycarbonate. You know, if you, again, want nothing in between you and your screen, or if you want to apply your own screen protector, your own tempered glass screen protector for that matter, you can. That's why Poetic so thoughtfully went ahead and included a secondary faceplate. One of the things that made me fall in love with Poetic was their versatility. And that is very evident, again, by these two screen protectors, these two faceplates that we happen to have in here. So the secondary screen protector, or rather faceplate, is just a plain faceplate. There's nothing in here, as you guys can see. And we just put it on our phone, like so, and install it the exact same way as the other one was installed, like so. Except that this time around, there's nothing between you and your screen. There's nothing coming in between you and that bare glass. Or if you wanted to add your very own tempered screen protector, tempered glass screen protector, you very well could. As you can notice, there is plenty of room all around the edges for the tempered glass to go on there, and it won't be obstructed in any way, shape, or form. That was one of my biggest concerns when I first started reviewing these cases, or when I first started looking at them, is that I looked at this and I thought, that's fairly aggressive. That's really protective, but it's really going to get in the way of a tempered glass screen protector, or a third-party screen protector for that matter. The company should have thought about that, and lo and behold, they did. And let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this case? Would you grab something like this? Or if you have other cases, other companies that are high quality, low cost, and budget friendly, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I'm always on the lookout for that next big brand. I'm always on the lookout for deals, and I'm a sucker for bargains. And I just want to say thank you, because we did recently just reach 1,000 subscribers. We did recently just get monetized, and that wouldn't be possible without any of you viewers. Thank you for watching.